Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. It's some busy times ahead for Raid Shadow Legends over the next 2 weeks because a new fragment event calendar has started. You're going to be collecting fragments over the next 2 weeks from various events and tournaments in order to get Kro'khad the Throatripper, a legendary orc attack hound. So a pretty sweet reward if you can get enough fragments, and in this video I'm going to take a look at all of the details and all of the overlaps that you can make good use of in order to get the best out of this event. Also, thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, and they gave me this download link. It's in the QR code, it's down below in the description. You can use that to create a new account with some top tier champions. But Kro'khad the Throatripper fusion. So from July 28th until August 11th, you're going to need 100 fragments. There's 110 available from various events, and then there's 20 available from finishing number 1 in 2 different tournaments, so 10 each. That's probably unachievable. You're getting placed in a group with 99 other players, and yeah, you're just not going to win those tournaments now, are you? So you can only afford to miss 10 fragments. There's some difficult ones here. There's Summon Rush, for example, which gives 15 fragments. But perhaps that's in multiple packages, so maybe you don't have to complete the full Summon Rush to get that. There's also a Champion Chase, then there's some of those Dungeon Divers that can be tricky, but we'll see. We don't get the exact point thresholds in advance, and then there are also multiple tiers depending on your account progress, so evaluating exactly which challenge is going to be the most difficult for your account is kind of hard at the start. In addition to Kro'khad, Plarium has also announced that Kro'khad Soul and Packmaster Shayek, which is a synergistic legendary to Kro'khad, will be available during August, but how those are going to be acquired is not yet known. If you're a newer player, you could also conceivably end up in a position where you could complete the Kro'khad fusion, but you can't get the synergy legendary Shayek. But that would still be kind of fine because Kro'khad still hits like a truck. But the next 2 weeks, the crucial time to get Kro'khad, let's go over these day by day and see what's going to happen. So currently we're on July 28th, and we don't actually want to do much of anything today. Clan vs Clan is going to start tomorrow. We want to wait until tomorrow before we make any major commitments. But tomorrow the grind is real and the grind begins. There's Clan vs Clan, there's Dragon Tournament, there's Champion Training Event, and there's Dungeon Divers. So you can do a lot of Dragon in order to combine Dragon with the Dungeon Divers. Stage 20 is preferable. If you can't do that, then stage 16, and if you can't do that, then stage 11. Basically, these points where energy cost is going to increase, they are typically more effective energy-wise in order to get points for the tournaments. Note that the Champion Training Event is only levels and rank. There's also going to be a Champion Training Tournament later on, which is also skills and ascend, but this is just levels and rank for the Champion Training Event to progress. There's also a clan shop refresh coming tomorrow, and that may give energy. There's currently no energy in the clan shop, so I think there's going to be energy there tomorrow, which can help you get more energy for your dragon farming. Then on July 30, all of this continues: Dragon, Champion Training, Dungeon Divers, Clan vs Clan, and also Gear Enhancement event begins. And that means that you want to combine this Gear Enhancement event also with Clan vs Clan. So you will get points for Clan vs Clan, while you're also getting points for the fusion. And you want to keep doing Dragon. Stage 20 is preferable to stage 16 to stage 11. July 31st, Dragon and the Clan vs Clan are going to end. Gear Enhancement and Dungeon Divers are still active, and during July 31st, Ice Golem tournament is going to begin. So now we have Ice Golem overlapping with Dungeon Divers. So if you still need to wrap up the first Dungeon Divers event, you can now start doing Ice Golem with the Dungeon Divers. But there will also be another Dungeon Divers event before the Ice Golem tournament goes away, so if you're good with your Dungeon Divers, you can just wait, gather more energy, and then go in with Ice Golem a little bit later. On August 1st, the Dungeon Divers ends, the Ice Golem remains active, and Classic Arena and Summon Rush will begin. So, Classic Arena is all about activity, because refreshes win games. You get refreshes, you will find somebody that you can beat, and then you can start getting those wins. And refreshes are free every 15 minutes. So, whenever there's this sort of arena event, it's all about activity. How often can you check the refresh and just go and take the easy wins, and that's all there is to that one. Then there's the Summon Rush. Summon Rush is the more difficult of the summon events because it's only your shards. So this is going to be a big test. You can do mystery shards. If you have managed to rack up some mystery shards, they can get hundreds of points here. And then sacred shards are typically the strongest for this one. Especially if it looks like you're able to complete the fusion, you might want to use some sacred shards in this one in order to get those points. But try to save void shards for the champion chase later, because there's also a good chance that there's going to be a void shard event, because we haven't had one for a while, and then that would be combined with the champion chase and it would give you a lot of good results. Then on August 2nd, the Dungeon Divers 2 begins, and now we have Ice Golem together with Dungeon Divers 2, so time to do some Ice Golem. Stage 20, preferable to 16, preferable to 11. Just go ham on that Ice Golem and do arena activity as needed for the arena tournament. Then on August 3rd, Ice Golem is going to end, so if you have anything to do with Ice Golem, still wrap it up. The Dungeon Divers 2 is still going to be up there when the next dungeon begins, so you don't have to complete Dungeon Divers 2 on August 3rd. Getting Ice Golem done is enough. Also, Champion Training Tournament and Gear Enhancement 2 begin on August 3rd. Which leads us into August 4th. Classic Arena, Summon Rush will end, Champion Training, Dungeon Divers, Gear Enhancement are all active, and the Spider Tournament begins. So now it's time to combine Spider together with the Dungeon Divers and do Spider. 20 is preferable, 16 is preferable to 11 again, and just go ham on that Spider. And on August 5th, the Dungeon Divers ends again, Champion Training, Spider and Gear Enhancement are active, and it's time to chill a little bit while waiting for the next Dungeon Divers again. Because on August 6th, Gear Enhancement ends, Champion Training, Spider are active, and Dungeon Divers 3 begins, so now you can combine Spider with Dungeon Divers 3 if you still need to do more Spider in order to complete that one. If you don't, then you can just wait for the Fire Knight. The Fire Knight tournament begins on August 7th, so now you can combine Fire Knight together with the Dungeon Divers, again getting progress in 2 tournaments at the same time and just getting those points. On August 8th, Fire Knight and Dungeon Divers are still both active, and also we get Champion Chase and Classic Arena 2. As always with these arena tournaments, activity. You get a free refresh every 15 minutes. Those are going to bring you the wins, and that's how you get points there. And then there's the Champion Chase. Champion Chase is a little bit more lax than Summon Rush, because you can now also include Skill Tomes, Ascending, Fusions, Market, and there is a chance that we're going to get a double Void Shard event. So that's why I want to have those Void Shards ready for this Champion Chase. Hopefully there's going to be the 2 times Void event, and we're going to get all the benefits from that. Then on August 9th, Dungeon Divers ends, Fire Knight and some others are still active, and you just do arena as needed. August 10th, August 11th, just wrapping things up with some arena activity, if necessary doing some more Fire Knight and Gear Enhancement, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the fusion event, and if all goes well, at the end of this you will be a proud owner of Kro'khad. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.